Hello and welcome to another God Tier meeting. Today we are doing a Premier Remix Artifacts draft. Going right into the draft, I'm grabbing some early blue picks as well as some early green picks. I'm looking at possibly making something with food synergies or counter synergies. I'm really not sure what I'm doing in pack one. Just kind of trying to pick up cards that I think are good. I end up grabbing a decent amount of food cards, a couple spider foods, and a couple just random things that happen to be food related. Hamlet Glutton's always a great pickup. Pack two, I'm still not really sure what I'm doing, but I know I'm almost certainly green. I see a Botanical Brawler in both pack one and two, and I don't grab the first one, but I do grab the second one, thinking maybe I'll be in counters with Modified Strategy in white. At this point, I'm really just kind of green and something else, not sure what the something else is. I end up grabbing a lot more white cards in this pack, is hoping that the third Botanical Brawler comes around, and it does not, unfortunately. But we do get a bunch more blue cards, and I kind of decide at this point I'm definitely not in black. I was debating between black towards the beginning, and I decided against it. And pack three, I'm still like kind of checking every once in a while, seeing how many artifacts I have, what my synergies actually look like, and I'm kind of just not sure for the most part. And about halfway through pack three here, you see I'm cutting white entirely from my deck. And this is a decision that I end up deciding to completely overturn in my deck building process. When you get to deck building, my deck ends up actually looking something like this. Okay, so this is the deck that I ended up building. I was obviously, as I said, I was looking at both blue-green and white-green, and in the middle of pack three, I decided on blue-green, and then during deck building, I decided I want to splash white anyways. So I have some food support, which is not in any of those color pairs. I have some counter support for my white cards, and I have some big fatties at my top end in Gear Seeker Serpent and Hamlet Glutton, and we're gonna hope this goes well. The last draft I did this, I think I went 1-3, so looking for a better record this time. I will see you in game number one. This is game number one of the Premier Remix Artifacts draft. Still fully unsure of what my deck was supposed to be, but we're here, and we're gonna make it work. We are on the play. I do kind of like this opening hand. I'm thinking I turn one my bridge, turn two brawler, turn three eye, and then turn four I can either spider food or candy trail. I don't have synergies for brawler in my hand, but there are some in the deck. And at worst, it's a 2-mana 2/2 trample, which is fine. I don't know. Not unplayable. Ooh, that is a pretty good one. But it's alright. They control any artifact becomes a 3/2 first striker. Sorry, 3/2. If they have 3 or more, it gets first strike. Okay. Still, very, very good card. Looks like they are also in white-green of some variety. They attack with their 3/2. I think I will block. Only because the other stuff I'm doing right now is kind of nothing. And I don't mind getting rid of that cheap creature while it's there. I'm going to play my Eye of Malcator, get some scrying on, so that way next turn, when I blow up their... Actually, I don't think I do care about this too much. Next turn, I can spider food their Thopter, and at the same time turn on my Eye of Malcator. Although, I also do kind of want to be candy trailing, which is a bit of a waste since this only can become a 4/4 once in a turn. But, 'tis alright. Alright. Let's destroy the Thopter, make a food, turn the Eye into a 4/4, attack for 4. Alright, and we are on the offensive. I actually do think I'm going to hold off on my Candy Trail just so I can trigger my Eye of Malcator again on a future turn. I'm not sure if it's going to be next turn, because I think I might Hamlet Glutton next turn, but could be next turn. Not sure which is actually better here. I think I'm going to Hamlet. What did I do? Bargain, yes. So we're going to bargain away this food token, slam down a Hamlet Glutton, gain some life anyways. The downside, of course, is if they have any kind of just efficient removal spell like Captured by Legax. That was quite literally the exact card I was worried about. Oh, this is annoying. This is very annoying. We're gonna play Candy Trail. Turn on the eye. And scry 2. Ooh. I don't hate either of these cards, if I'm being honest. I kind of want to... Let's see, if I draw, that's 2 mana. If I don't draw, if I wait a turn, I can draw with the Trail of Crumbs on the board, and then... Yeah. Which means maybe I do get rid of my Hard Evidence. This is fine. I will Explorer's Cache. Still an artifact. Do I need to hit them for more? Not at the moment. Yeah, so the plan is next turn, Trail of Crumbs, crack my Candy Trail, and find something off of the Trail of Crumbs. I am, of course, at 12, which is a low life total. And they're gaining 4. Jesus. Ugh. Not good. I have a 4/4, but again, it doesn't do anything right now. An attack for 4, but this is kind of bad. I think the only thing I can do is pass the turn and sacrifice Candy Trail on their end step. Hope that all works out well. Obviously, they could just attack, which would be bad, but you know, going down to 3. Let's hope I can find something good. Oh my gosh, no! That was what I needed, was the removal spell. Oh my, oh, are you kidding me? First possible outcome there. Here's a patchwork. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna crack this to gain life. And when I do, I will dig. Yay! I'm gonna move a counter to Patchy and attack them. If they have another removal spell, I am just dead. They can kill Patchy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yippee! Oh, that sucks! I thought I had a decent hand, but apparently I couldn't get through a single removal spell. That's a shame. Well, anyways, I will see you in game number 2. Alright, and we are back with game number 2 of the Premier Remix Artifact Draft. Interesting. I probably should mulligan this. Just because I don't have blue mana. Are you kidding me? Oh. My 6 is 1 card different from my 7? I guess I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna ditch the eyeball. No, I'll ditch the siren. And we're just going to assume that I'm gonna draw some useful cards here. Oh! Oh, what glorious day. What glorious day. I have drawn a second. I've drawn a blue source. I have island. That's all I ever wanted was an island. That's fine. Nope. I will gladly take my beats. Make your 1/1, peasant. Okay, I will not reveal my white mana yet. Instead, I'll play the Eye of Malcator. Make my own 2/2. Green. I do not need any of those lands. What I need is to win the game. Please. Did you just concede, opponent? That would be nice of you. No? Okay, well, I tried. Folks, the most you can do is ask. Next turn I can swing for 7, which is pretty good. Next turn I cannot swing for 7, which is pretty bad. And that is neither artifact, enchantment, nor creature with flying. Great. Great. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Frankly, I need to get my own Gear Seeker Serpent going. Any of this worth it? Actually, yes, this taps down the Gear Seeker Serpent. This is good for the turn after, I think. Yeah, I'm actually kind of okay with that order, as they were. I will not be attacking. I will hold back to block their small creatures. Alright. I do need to find another blue source at some point for my own serpent, but I don't know, I think the ability to turn off their serpent for 2 turns is very good. In addition to the actually surprising power, I will say, of the Tough Cookie. What you got? You don't have it. Don't, whatever you're gonna play, don't play. Oh my, ugh, why would you even run that card? You don't have counters. They hate me. They hate me. Ugh. Okay. Tap down your serpent. Take a double block. I guess we're not attacking this turn. Next turn I can Tough Cookie and crack my Candy Trail. And then also attack them for a bunch of damage. The downside of all that is their Gear Seeker Serpent will be able to attack the turn afterwards. And I'm on a 4-turn clock, counting foods from that. 5 if I sack Tough Cookie is... Well, I guess I'm on like a 5-turn clock, kinda. Anyways, like being Serpent scary. I'm gonna swing out, though. No, do I leave this back? Chump blocker? I don't think I want to block. I think I'm just going to accept taking damage from the Serpent, and I think I need to out-aggro them is the game plan. They want to quad block, they can quad block. They're just going to double block. Okay, that's fine. They can take 8. Next turn, if I draw something good... Actually, don't know what the plan is. Spider Food's not awful, I can be honest. Whirler Rogue is annoying. Okay, Spider Food does turn on the eyeball. Does depend on what I draw, for sure. Something good for like 2 mana and a land would be probably the ideal draws, but I don't even know what that would be. Or a land and a Hamlet Glutton would be a pretty good draw as well. Because then I could sacrifice something to cast it. Alright. You have a 2/2, a 5/7. Are you attacking out? They're not attacking at all. Okay. Scary, but I understand. Ooh. I don't mind Explorer's Cache. Could put counters onto just put a counter on top cookie, just to work that around. I love it when opponents don't realize that they are holding priority. It's your Whirler Rogue! You could activate Whirler Rogue! Gosh, they actually passed the turn. Slight change of plans, I think. New plan. Botanical Brawler, Explorer's Cache, put a counter on Eye of Malcator. Then, turn after, I could turn it into a 6/6, which would trade with their Serpent, assuming they double block. Are they actually holding up a... Metallic Rebuke up? No. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna put on that permanent this turn. Oh, that triggers off the Explorers. Oh, that's so sick. Yeah, I have Malcator is getting a counter. And I have a 5/5, 3 5/5s. Next turn is pretty good. I do have to pass this turn though. If they want to hit me for 7, they can. I guess they could hit me for 9 if they really want to, which is half my life. But then they wouldn't be able to the next turn, I don't think. I could gain life to as well. Under strike. Ah! Running that card. Make me cry. Ugh. Why? Attack! Attack! Make me so. I will Spider Food their Ancestral Blade, because that is the thing that is keeping... that would make their Serpent bigger. Go back to where the original plan was. Yippee! Alright. The last counter on there, and swing for 6. They're trading? Why, thank you. Why, yes I do. Gladly. Get another counter back on this cache. Next turn, if I wanted to, you just animate something with Tough Cookie, pump it, and swing with Patchwork and an animated thing and a food. Sure. I'm not really scared of you right now. Play bridge. Nope. Animate. Food. Become 4/4. And if they use a removal spell on it, I still don't care. Right? What's the worst that happens? They killed my food token, and I lost a counter from the cache? I don't care. I'm gonna swing both of these. They have to block at least one of them. They obviously can trade with one of them if they so choose, but at this point, I don't have much more artifacts for triggering Patchy, and the food's a food. Okay, sure. Kill the fish. Servo last. Ooh. If I really want to, I mean, that's probably correct for their part. If I really want to, I can animate my Tanglepool Bridge, which makes it an indestructible 4/4. Although if I draw a land, it's more likely that I will double animate a food token and probably the Explorer's Cache. No, probably both the food tokens. Hmm. Let's animate food. Let's animate this food and just not worry about the Explorer's Cache this turn at all, I think. Yeah, that's the move. Swing in for 5. Opponent chump blocks. Fine by me. And I will play a Serpent. I put a counter on the Serpent. I don't think I want to, though. Serpent dies. If the Serpent's already lethal, I think I'd rather move the counter onto, like, Tough Cookie on my next turn. I don't know. What's your last card? Looking at the graveyard. Oh! Pretty good last card to have. Oh my lord. Dance of the Manse 4/6. Huh. Shame. Shame that you can't block my 5-power creature. Oh. Fortunate for them. Fortunate for us. One didn't go so well, but game 2, the victory! Happy times. See you on game number 3. Welcome back to game number 3. It's been 2 seconds for you, but it's been more than that for me. It's your favorite free-to-play arena player. Back at it again. We will keep a hand where we see 3 of our colors. If I see 3 of my 3 colors, I'm probably keeping that hand pretty much no matter what. I'm sure there's exceptions to that, but I'm not thinking about those right now. Ooh, Strana. Ornithopter. Okay, fair enough. I will crab. Turn 2 is certainly Tough Cookie. Turn 3? Not sure. Actually, I think I don't Tough Cookie turn 2 because it plays around them having a true mana like removal spell for it. Like if they have like a Deadly Dispute, that's fine. But if they're planning to, like, I don't know, Saber, right? 2 mana -2/-2, Handy Grapple, 2 mana -3/-3, right? If they're doing something like that, I would, yeah, love to play around that, which I did. I think I'm gonna have to blow up your Mirage Mirror. That one's scary. Alright, opponent. Take that! What you got? Crabs. I don't make the rules. I just create and abide by them. Herald of Anguish. Opponent's card sacrifice an artifact. -2/-2 until end of turn. That's annoying. I'm not sure if I should get rid. I think I should discard Tough Cookie, specifically because this guy can kill it with just sacrificing 1 artifact. That being said, if I knew I was about to draw Trail of Crumbs, that was probably a bad decision. But oh well. I'll play my big servant, and then probably discard the Vorak on their end step because I do not have anything to proliferate this game. Alright. Opponent has only 1 card left in hand, which is good. but I'm also taking 5. I am on the bad end of the beatdown clock. Ooh, last card. Play it. Show me. It is treasure. What did you just send? Huh? Am I dumb? What? What? Huh? How did... What? Somebody inform me when they descended. Because I don't recall that happening. Interesting. Oh, that's rough. I want a Trail of Crumbs. I also want to save Hamlet Life. Do I have to just drop the Candy Trail? But it's like the best food to sacrifice with Trail of Crumbs. I think I trail... Oh, no. Everything's fine. Trail of Crumbs. And then I can sacrifice the Clue token to draw a better card to get rid of. I'm still not loving this Herald of Anguish, and I would love to draw my removal spells, pretty please. But we'll see how that goes. They have a land, they can kill my Gear Seeker Serpent, technically. No, that's fair. Doesn't actually change my clock at all, but I see that. I get that. Okay. Yeah. And so, I'll draw a card first. I probably want to discard what I draw. Although if I draw a land... Okay. Nope. Spider food is staying in my hand. Ooh. But I need... Oh, yes! Oh, I forgot I have 3 copies of Spider Food. I think I have 3 in the deck. I don't remember if all 3 of them made it in the deck. But, yes! This is why we have Spider Food! Ugh, Spider Food's so good in an artifact team set. Obviously, they can get it back, but they didn't get back anything else. So I call that a win still. Maybe you wouldn't call it a win, but if I gotta get through 2 removal spells, like if I gotta get through 2 of this guy, I gotta get through 2 of this guy. Very strong. God, discard a card every turn is just a annoying effect. Taking 1, ouch. I'm gonna discard the eye, hoping to draw a land. So here's the thing. I can either... I think I have to let go of the Hamlet Glutton and just deal with this guy. Cool. Still not in a great spot necessarily. Kind of just top deck mode. They shouldn't have ways to deal with an enchantment in Rakdos. It should at least be gone unless they have some way to sacrifice it and then bring it back. Which, if they do that, fine, whatever, right? But if their answer is they shouldn't have enchantment removal, they should not have enchantment removal. I don't care if you sacrifice him, you shouldn't have enchantment removal. That's the important part. And just want him gone. Actually, I would love if you sacrifice him. If you sacrifice him, I don't have to discard my Hamlet Glutton. Okay. Whoa! Oh my... Oh, what the heck? Oh. Gross. I'm at 5? I do not like this. I guess I'm playing this just because it's free. Taking 3 on their turn, but gaining 3 when I sacrifice a food. Okay. Here's the plan. On their end step, they make me discard a card. Fine. Then, I sacrifice food and activate Trail of Crumbs. Can you draw a land? Can you flood out a little bit? You know what? That one's fine too. I'm okay with the Jitaxian Trader. Or Gixian, because it's Gix. Yes. Me? Okay. Alright. Carry on with the plan. Take 3. Stop on the run step. We'll stop here. In their second main, I'll hold full control. So I don't bean what I'm trying to do. You're gonna kill it? Kill my crab? Attacking Ornithopter to kill crab is actually very smart of them. Makes it a lot trickier for me to... Yeah, and it puts a counter on that. Yeah, I can't, like, stop that. So... I'll hold full control, move the stop. Okay. Yes. Pass to end step. End step triggers. They just... Ah! Track that. Resolve. A1. I have to get a brawler. There's not another option for me. Grabbing a land does nothing. Okay, I gain 3 life, up to 5. What is descend is permanent card? What did they descend the first time? I'm still so confused. Blood? Oh, they discarded him out into the blood token. Okay. Oh, that's so close to being good. That's so close to working. I mean, I can play this guy. And then I can play the Explorer's Cache. But they can just sacrifice an artifact. Yeah. Herald of Anguish! My sorrow this draft has been that I did not open a single good bomb, rare or mythic. And this loss was certainly losing to a single card. That was a bomb mythic that they were able to get out of their graveyard. I'm going to add in the second Wanderer Strike if I don't already have it in here. Just to not lose to this again, hopefully. Alright, in game number 4. Hello, and welcome to game 4. We are on the play with 3 forests. Ugh! Okay, we have Contagious Varak. I will keep this hand and bottom the Gear Seeker. And then just turn 3, I can play this and dig for an island. If I don't find an island, I will be sad. Rail Crumbs is solid draw as well to dig for more lands. Alright, sure. What am I doing this turn then? Maybe... I guess I'm still playing it. Dig for a land. Do I want it though is the question. Proliferate's not awful. I'll decline. And get on the aggressive. Yeah. Their Song Shaper is okay. Yeah, it's only until the turn. Yeah, next turn I can play a tap land, capture their Earthly Advance, I guess? Gax? I mean, that would be the better of the 2 cards. For sure. Captured! Get him, Legax. And I have a 4/4 5/5. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have a very aggressive start. If they can cast 3 spells this turn, I'm kind of boned. Otherwise, I should be mostly fine. Yeah. Hey, the channel. They're at 8. If they don't block the Vorak, but they block the other one, I'm gonna attack first. See how they decide to block. Channel here might be my saving grace. Or they just accept death? Okay. Huh. I will take this win where we can get it. In game number 5. Game 5. We're back. We have somehow managed to make it 2-2, which means if we can win this game, and I do like this hand a lot, if we can win this game, I am at the point of acceptable losses. Because 2 wins in a Premier draft is 250 gems. Keep in mind the entry fee is 1,500, right? So it's a loss of 1,250. But 3 wins is 1,000, which means you're only down 500 gems, which is an amount that you could, in theory, make up in 1 quick draft. Not that I always will, but it's possible. So, I am on the cusp of either being very sad and only winning 2 games and going 2-3, or getting to 3 wins in the league, which would be really good. I mean, obviously, more than that would be even better, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I don't know, we are where we are. So we'll see how this game goes. If we can win, fantastic. Patchy and Trail of Crumbs are both solid cards. Next turn... I don't know next turn. What would be good here? They are once again... Okay. Sure, I will animate... No, I will not. I'm just gonna attack for 3? They have a flash. There's a flash to... That's the one I was thinking of. Great, they made my decisions for me. Here I was, worried that they were gonna... attack me early. Okay. I'm gonna crack this food then, instead. I will pay 1. Find Explorer's Cache. For next turn. I can find a Plains. That would be so good. You didn't even know. You didn't even know! We'll go to 16. That's fine. Oh! We did it! We did it! Good in this game. Mechanical Brawler. Counter it if you want. Frankly, I don't care. Do what you want. But I got my guy. Sure, that's fine. I still get my counter on Patchy. I can put a counter on Tough Cookie. We'll tap it again. It's fine. I do think that means that I will trade Patchy with one of their Chrome Prowlers this turn. If they have a pump spell, that would be annoying, but no. They're just swinging to swing. Another counter on the cache. Play more cards in your hand, opponent. Play lands. Get more lands in there. Ugh. So mean to me. Okay. I don't know what this means. I want to do. Actually, yes, I do. Please don't have a counter spell. I don't know if there's counter spells on the colors for 1 and a blue. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it because they're passing very quickly. Oh, lucky me, lucky me. I'll give him a +1 counter because it's free. They have their own 7/7, which is kind of wild, but okay. Bobble, bobble, bobble. Ooh, yeah. I'm not gonna play the Varak this turn. Okay. Okay, real talk here. Let me think. If I attack them, my 7/7, and they trade, it's fine. If I make it an 8/8, they might trade anyways. That's also fine, I think. Is it? The other option is I make it an 8/8 and then don't attack. I think I'm fine trading, because I have another one on the way. I'm going to do this, encourage them to double block. But if they don't, then I'm still okay. I can be at 17 if I need to. They are going to double block. Okay, that's fine. I will trade with their big creature. Put the counter back onto the Explorer's Cache. And then, on their end step, I will crack a food token. And I'll be out of foods, and I can sacrifice either the Eye of Malcator or the Trail of Crumbs, cast the Hamlet Glutton next turn. I'll go to 10 and then up to 13 at the end of their turn. Cool. Cool. This is fine. Everything's fine. Take my Glutton. Up to 13. Draw. I will sacrifice Trail of Crumbs to cast the Hamlet Glutton. They still don't have a counterspell, which is great. Play a land, which will turn on the Eyeball. I'll put a counter on the Eyeball. I'd rather them destroy that than the Hamlet Glutton. Oh, sure. That's fine. Okay. 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 Ruler Rogue actually is very annoying. Ruler Rogue's very, very annoying. Can I draw something good? No. Why would I be allowed to draw good cards? How much damage do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have lethal. Granted, it won't be fully lethal. They could make 2 unblock. I mean, they shouldn't be able to make 4 unblockable, which is the important thing. I will decline no matter what I see. Sure, whatever. Proliferate. Go attacking. I have to be on the offensive. If I don't swing at them for a lot of damage, I will die. And I'm dead to remove a spell, I guess. Please, let the draft live. Let the draft live. They can make those 2 unblockable. Like, in theory, I'm dead on their next turn anyways, so I have to have lethal on my turn to win. See how it goes. Tap your lands down. That would be nice. Tap more of your lands. Tap all of your lands. A swing with everything. They just swing out entirely? That'd be great. They're attacking for 6, exactly. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I have options that can, I think, keep me alive for a turn. Fumigate? What? Sure. Hey. of all the cards in this game, that was not one I would expect you to have, and especially not one that I would expect you to want to cast when you have lethal the next turn. But if you want to fumigate, be my guest. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? Do I make them unblockable? I think I do. I think I just make this unblockable. I think my game plan is to hit them 3 turns in a row and hope they don't find an answer in 3 turns. Wanderer Strike is obviously great if they draw a good creature, but I think they actually might have just thrown the game away. Okay. Okay, hold. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. Any of those cards, I guess. I'm so dumb. I forgot that my Eye of Malcator would have been lethal. They would have forced to been chump block. Okay, that was very silly on my part. But okay, carrying on. Gain 3 more life. Draw card. Hollow Scavenger is fantastic. Hollow Scavenger. Step 1. They have something. They're holding up something. I have 2 lethal creatures. I'm not going to make the Gear Seeker unblockable yet. I will hold up Moonsnare Prototype. Okay, now I will make him unblockable. This is fine. Chump block, and you take 4. I'm okay, right? Make another crab. Sure. You draw a card. Alright. Show me a Gear Seeker Serpent answer. Wow. Well, you ask for a win and you get an opponent who throws away lethal on the next turn for like 8 life and then dies. That was good. I'll see you guys in game 6, I guess. Hello and welcome to game 6. We have made it into acceptable losses territory in terms of wins in the Premier Draft. This is going for 4 wins if we can win this one. I don't think this hand is keepable, so I'm gonna mulligan it. Oh, why does it keep happening? Why is it? How many hands have I gotten that have been forest plains with no islands? So many. I'll ditch a forest. This time at least it's acceptable because I have the Tanglepool Bridge, but the number of forest plains hands I've had this league is mind-boggling. Because I'm pretty sure I have more blue cards than I do white cards, right? I think I have like 85 white cards, like 6 or 7 blue cards. I don't know. The double check. Okay, sure. You got it, bud. Explorer's Cache, go! Let's make you 3/3. Swing in. Next turn I can play the Serpent and give it a counter. And then I guess we'll see. A 2/2 and a 1/2. Well, now I'm probably not going to give the Serpent the counter. Now I'm thinking I have to put a counter on the patchy so he doesn't die. Yeah, cool. So then they chump block instead, and I'll slam a 5/6. Beep pop, beep pop, beep pop, beep pop, pop, beep pop, that's about what I expected, but nothing too annoying. If I draw land, I could Trail of Crumbs, Sack of Food, and pay for its cost, which would be kind of neat. No. No, that's alright. Then I will just attack for 4. I will still play the Trail of Crumbs. I don't think I want to play Moonsnare, though. I think I want to hold off because its removal mode is actually kind of good. Especially if I can put their Defiant Salvager on top of their library after they've sacrificed like 2 or 3 things to it. That'd be great, you know? Okay. Sacrifice this. What is it? Soldier! Sacrifice the soldier! I dare you. Do it. Do it. Do it. They do not. Oh, that's funnier. I could just capture it. Oh, The problem with Captured by Legax is that I only have 1 creature to support. And then they're just chump blocking again. I think I'm gonna pass. I think I'll pass and crack my food. Which is a shame, because I would love to keep up more pressure, but I don't think I can sustain pressure enough to close out the game right now, so I think I need to pivot a little bit and look towards a slightly longer game. Is that Wrinkle? I think it is Wrinkle. Bloomhawk. Proliferate. Okay. Sure. That's fine. And then nothing. Okay. This is perfectly fine. Ooh. It should be the land, I think, but Gearseeker Serpent 2 is so enticing. Draw the land anyways. See? Look at me, you didn't even need it. Just play a big boy. And we'll see what they have. If they have a removal spell, that sucks, but obviously not the worst thing in the world. Trigger effect. Sure. You want to kill my Trail of Crumbs? I've already gotten most of the use I could have gotten out of it. Did its thing once? Really? It was 5 mana, gain 3 life, and dig 2 cards for a permanent. Not the most exciting card. So, options. I think Moonsnare might be better on the Defiant Salvager because they have their cleanup crew, right? And the plan, I think, is cleanup crew is annoying, obviously. But I think I make them sacrifice the cleanup crew, and then after they've sacrificed cleanup crew, I can wait for them to put more counters on the Defiant Salvager, and then eventually kill it by way of putting it on top of their library. Yeah, let's map it out. Oh man, not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a non-land to make my Explorer's Cache stronger. They kill my Siren. Okay. Okay. I see you, Vat of Rebirth. Probably want to kill you. There's one. One! Ah. Do we see two? Two on top wouldn't be, yeah, it wouldn't be surprising because they're probably going to reveal a land. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Vat of Rebirth is, they could use it right now if they want to. Suppose we'll see. I do think I should kill their Vat of Rebirth on my next turn, no matter what, just because if they don't have 4 counters on it this turn, they're probably going to try and get it set up for 4 for next turn, and then they can reanimate whatever they want. Sure. That is... Oh, ooh. Okay. Yeah. 7/7 attacks. I mean, I could trade with one of my guys. I think I could just take 7, though, and I don't mind. Yeah, let's kill your vet. And then be sad that I can't cast my pirates. Hit you for 6. Hold back the 5/5 as a blocker. Sounds pretty good to me. So, yeah. At this point, I think I'm alright with where I'm at. I will likely sacrifice the food token to gain life, but if they just like play their hand out and they're hellbent, I might not. Okay. Double white. Interesting. Oh, so you can sacrifice it and unearth it? Sure, I understand that. I get that. If that's their whole turn, though, I'm trying to think. 14, 15, 16, 17 if they really want it to be. It is smart that they're at least splitting up the counters. Do I go to 3? Do I dare go to 3? I mean, the other option is take a lot more. I think I go to 3. It's scary where they're at, but I think I'll be okay. Right? Play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can tap down one of their creatures, hold back 2 blockers, hit them for 6. I mean, that's not awful if I'm being honest. The other option is prepare to do this to one of their creatures and double block the other, but that also assumes that they don't draw anything useful. If I do this, and assuming they draw something like a removal spell, I could tap down their Defiant Salvager, let's say, stronger than the Bloomhook. Or even tap down the Bloomhook, probably. Tap down the Bloomhook. Then on my turn, I have 2 blockers. If I hit them for 6, they're down to 10. They have their removal spell, they get rid of one of my blockers. And then I chump block. And then I have 6 on the next attack. And then I still have that. So removal spell, I should be winning with this plan. This plan, if it's a removal spell, they remove one of my creatures. I'm forced to block anyways. I put that on top. I think it's the Waylay Pirates. And I believe we tap down the Hulk. And our plan is to chump block on my turn with the Waylaying Pirates. But I will hold up Patchy in case they have a removal spell. And they would need 2 removal spells and the mana to pay for Ward, which should be the only thing that would be enough? Or am I wrong? Am I miscalculating? I don't know. This is actually a very close game. I don't know. Maybe I should have Moonsnare prototyped earlier. I'm holding off. Wait for this thing to get so many counters, and then... Okay. This is fine, I think. I think I just double block. If I double block, they both die. This is fine. Yeah. Whatever. 1, 2, 3. If I find a land, I can still hold up the Moonsnare, so I actually do want to find the land right now. And I do. Okay, find a land, play a land, put a counter on the Barak, because why not? Pass the turn. My plan is to eat their Hamlet Glutton and put their Bloom Hulk back on top of their library. Moonsnare prototype is good for that. They double swing. Yeah. Let's. They must have a pump spell of some kind, though, is the problem. So I think I double block because I expect them to have a pump spell. Oh, if they have a removal spell now. Oh. Shoot. Oh. They have instant speed removal? But you don't. Alright, Bloom Hulk, go. Go home. And they... Okay. They didn't kill either. This is... Ah, okay. Okay. No, that's fair. Botanical Brawler. Sure, don't mind if I do. Dead to a removal spell, but I think I need to attack. I don't think I can afford to... Oh, and I know they don't removal because they put that on top. Okay, no, I'm fine. That was definitely the correct choice. The question is, what happens now? They swing, probably. I block. The counter back on the cache. They play their Proliferator, which does nothing, just 4 mana, 4/4. Oh, that's awful. Dead to removal spell, but what can you do? Draw land. They also draw land. Please. They're holding. That's a land. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Oh, after all of that. Draw the removal spell. Die along with the rest of my creatures are baked into a pie. What a shame. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know if there's something better to do. Maybe there was somewhere else I could play better. I could have played. There were a few turns, obviously, I was talking about different options. I don't know if any of those options beat what the opponent had, anyways. Like, I could have chump blocked and not gone to 3. Been possibly at a higher life, but might have had less creatures and then just died to their other beaters. What a shame. Top deck removal spell after I top deck a land. Hate to see it happen. But that was final game of our league. So I will see you for a brief post-draft deck discussion. All right, so I went 3-3 in this draft, which is not great, obviously. We ended up with, I think, a decent deck. Never had enough removal. That was kind of the big thing, was that I kept needing more removal than I had, despite having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solid pieces of removal, 6-ish if you count this. I don't think I saw a single Wanderer strike that entire league. Um, yeah, I mean, also, I'm just not as good at drafting this format in particular. I noticed that the last time I drafted this format on my own time. I noticed that today I'm not as good at this as other things. It feels weird because it's like slow and fast at the same time. In the sense that it's very easy to get run over early game if you don't have something to put down, but it's also very easy to get run over late game if you don't have big beaters to back up your early game presence. So it's kind of hard to be like a super slow deck, but it also can be very hard to be a super fast deck if your opponent can stay alive long enough against the fast deck or kill you fast enough against the slow deck. I suppose to some degree that is how all games of Magic are, but I don't know, it feels a lot trickier in this format for me. But it was a fun league. Look forward to doing another one probably in the next week. Actually, ooh, Duskmorn should be out by the next time I'm doing a Premier Draft, so might see some Premier Draft Duskmorn coming up soon. With that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.